Hey, good morning. Okay, I'm trying this trail again. So, this is highway, what is that? The highway to El Rito. Can't remember, it's 540? Whatever. My bad. Up there is 4 sign. If you go past that sign, then you're 2-4. And I hope this is right, because the trail I took yesterday was basically a cow trail. There's tracks here though. I don't know. The trail, what I did yesterday was actually a fun hike. So, got to cross over a fence here. So, this is a different camera. Who knows if it's going to be good, bad, or ugly. So this is the small Fry Prospect Trail. So there's supposed to be a lot of cool rocks out this way. And gems, stones, and I don't know much about all that stuff. Here we go, somebody lost their hat. Okay, happy trails, I'm going in. I'm not sure how this camera's going to work. I tried it last year and I really wasn't too thrilled with it. But the one I like, I kill them about 6 months. I don't think they're meant to do what I do. Some pretty color. I've done this before, a couple years ago, and how I managed to get on the wrong trail yesterday, who knows, but it was still fun. I always love it when you get on cow trails and cows always give you dirty looks like, what are you doing on my trail? And cows are good hikers though. They know where to go. If you get lost, find the cow trail. They know their way. Okay, here we go, rock and roll. Okay, so basically this is just a wash. A lot of foot traffic, so this is a used trail. Used. No, people use it a lot. You know, I've hiked so many trails I forget about all of them. And, you know, we start looking for new things anyway. Normally I look for pottery. And so I need to learn about rocks. My problem is I don't remember all the technical details of stuff. Yeah, I've been on here. I've been in here before. I recognize the red. But I didn't know what I was looking for then. Excuse me. Supposedly there's a cave back here, mine, whatever. So we'll see later. To me, like somebody's been digging here. Finding rocks, gems. I don't know my terms. People don't think I'm done with the dirt. I am. I'm still. What to look for? Oh, I know, obsidian and quartz. Basically, what is the two main ingredients for making arrowheads. Look at the layers of rocks in there. Very cool. Marshes always amaze me how deep they actually get. You know, like this is a big funnel here where water comes gushing down. Look at that. It's amazing, Grace. And here the dirt is greenish red. Isn't that weird? Very cool. Yeah, I stand up next to a mountain and I chop it down with the edge of my hand. I keep thinking I see pottery, but it's not. Not saying there wouldn't be any here. This is pretty cool. I like the formations. It's amazing what wind and water can do. Cool beaners. Whoop. I almost tripped on a rock. Okay, so I'm gonna wander back in this canyon. It almost looks like there's caves up there. Hang on, going for a ride in the purple flower. I love springtime. Late spring, it's almost June. It's taken forever to flowers to pop. They're popping. I'm seeing quartz, little mecha mica, however you pronounce it. So many rocks to choose from. You know, which one do you actually pick out? I want to find the purple ones. They look like quartz. I forget what they're called. And I'll have to school myself and then try to remember. But you got to drill it into my head. I forget so easy. I hope the volume's alright on this. We'll see. Yeah, yesterday, the camera I like Samson's because, I don't know, it's just a bunch of reasons I do. At one time, all my cords were the same. All the batteries were the same. And so I have a stockpile of batteries for a bunch of Samson cameras. I never ever run out of power. You know, I just pack my backpack full. I think this is an Olympus. We'll see. I'll be back. Hopefully, if not, well, hope you enjoyed my video. I'm back. I killed the battery already. And of course, this camera's been setting for a long time. I didn't check to see if it was charged or not. My bad. But I have 3 batteries for this camera. So, this is pretty cool. Sad that it's breaking. I love these little veins here. Those are cool. Okay, I gotta put my backpack back on. I can say that. Okay. Walking the wash. One of my followers on YouTube brings this trail up more than once. And so I decided I need to come back. And you know, every year my eyes and just my mind in general change. Looking for something different. I think the first time I did this trail, I wasn't all that great of a hiker. I mean, pretty good. You know, I'd already done Wheeler Peak and Cabazon and Penernal, but your interest changes. Those are just big goals. Like, I'm gonna climb that mountain. Here's different. It's not a horrible workout. Not a hard hike, but that thing up there in the sky is high already. I'm running a little late, which is new. I've been lazy lately. Normally I like to get out on a trail no later than 10 and be done no later than 3. When I lived in Los Alamos, that was good hours. You don't want to be out when mountain lions and bears are out there hunting. So, dusk of dawn, you know, people that get attacked by bears are normally in the morning or at night. And the people are normally running. So they think that, you know, That's prey. Anyway, one night that night in Los Alamos and other places, the weather will change around 3 o'clock. Monsoons start rolling in. And something you don't want to get caught in. So there you go. Still in the wash. And I'm not gonna wash away. Okay, I'll be back. And normally I don't walk the wash just for, but one thing about the wash, everything washes down. So if you're paying attention, you can see the changes in the rocks. And nothing big yet. But like when I'm hunting pottery, it's good to watch, look in the wash, because the pottery's so light, it slides down real easy. More purple flowers. Where rocks, well, rocks, you can take a big boulder that probably weighs 300 pounds and the water will move it. When the river flooded at home, the sound was crazy, loud, and all it was rolling rocks. And then, for months you've seen the rocks, and now with just low water, the water brings in sand. The sand covers up the rocks. The arroyo gets higher instead of lower. It's a vicious circle, but it's amazing to watch. Day by day, year by year. Oh, there looks like a axe cut over there. A tree stump. Starting to see a little more quartz. I want to find the purple. And I'll be damned, I forget the name of it. Well, I'll learn. Okay. Find a way down. I'm going to go back into the wash. These rocks are pretty stable, I must say. Except for the little ones, never trust them. The little ones will get you every time. Hello. It's amazing how some of that stuff will just find a spot to lay on. And usually on a pedestal. Whether they found a spot or the water rushing put them there and they stuck. Okay, so this is not going to turn out to be a horribly long video. I'm going to cut you loose again. I'll be back. Didn't forget you. I'm looking at the ground very carefully. Still not finding what I'm looking for. So kind of like purplish crystals. You may have to break a rock open to actually find them. Unless there's one that got hit hard. There again, I don't know which one to break open. And I didn't bring nothing to do that. I meant to. Uh-oh, what am I getting myself into here? A skinny whoosh. This may or may not work. But we're going in no matter what. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Still looking. Amazing. Well, if these videos and my pictures don't turn on, I'm going to be so upset. Not real sure how far to go in this forest, but you got to go back out, you know. Maybe I'll go up. That way I can see. I'll go up the water vein here. I'll be back. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. There may not be anything up here. I know going back on the other side, there's what looks to be caves. There could be mines. Who knows? So here we go. I'm going to go up to that upper ridge there so I can see better. I'll be back. Okay, this one's kind of cool. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but I bet washed up it'd be beautiful. Big keeper. I'm going up that way. And then we'll probably move. Oh, sorry, I moved the camera. Okay, there we go, rock and roll. Okay, I'm kind of at the end. I'm going to call it the end. Excuse me. Sunflower seeds. I spit them out. I'm going to go over to that ridge so I can see what's over there. So I've been making my way on the right side through here. Down in the wash, and then I baja this last 10 minutes or so. So now, I'm going to go this way. And it looks to me like there's been people going this way. Or maybe that's all water. Ground is pretty solid. I'm very happy about that. You know, that could change. It's like I'm walking into the wind, and that can change. And it does. It does. More purple. Yeah, I want to see the really crystal looking ones. I may be closer to the cave, the mine, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'll have a look. See some mica. Some shiny stuff there. Choose a path and go for it. I'm going to go down. You know, sometimes you pick the wrong path and then you got to go back. But here I can see where it's taking me. That's cool. Okay, I'll be back. Well, that's right, I was going to go up here at this ridge. I almost forgot myself. I found myself. I'm going to take you to the ridge so you can see what I see. Maybe get an idea of why I do what I do. This should be an ooh-ah. You ready? Ooh-ah. See, you never know what's on the other side. Never. Bad ass. A birdie. Okay, home is... Where is home? Home is that way. That's Clara Peak. I live over that way. Oh, there's Penernal. Providence, Wind. Yeah, that's Providence. Tacoma. Cabello. And that, you can't see it because it's hazy. It drops down from the higher parts of the Hamas. And now, we get to go down. So do we stay high? Or take the safe way? Safer way. You can fall anywhere. No matter what, I gotta go down, so I don't think there's gonna be anything better up there. But, if there is, well, I screwed up. I missed it. Okay, so I'm kind of walking. Oh, I call it a zipper. So you walk at an angle and see my feet are not straight up and down, they're more or less sideways. So you have your left foot is your stable foot. So when you plant that, you make sure that that one's on solid ground, because then you can always maneuver the right one if something goes wrong. Yeah, believe me, it does go wrong. Sometimes you plant that left foot and there's nothing there, just air or a slippy slide. Okay. Wind right now. I'm just kind of hiking, not high, but higher up from the wash, because I know that the places I want to go are up high. Hi, lizard, little guy. So yeah, and now I got a view, because there's the wash down there. That's kind of the way I came. And I never like to go the same way twice, because you get to see other things, other views. Down low, you're looking out. Up high, you're looking everywhere. But I need to watch it. A lot of purple flowers today. And purple and yellow. A good color combination. Oh, wind again. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to bob on. So eventually I think I want to go up high over that way. Okay, since it's windy, I'm going to let you go. Bye. Still going. Okay, another ridge surprise. Oh, there's the wind, so that'll come my mouth. That sounds terrible. Yeah. What goes up must come down. So, I got myself into a cliffside. I still want to stay high. I'm thinking I'm going to go right. To some it may look dangerous. But I see a tail goes all the way down there. And then cut back up there. The highway is way over yonder. So it's going to make for a nice long hike. I'll be back once again. Take you higher. There's an axe cut. Hard to say how many years ago that was cut. Again, wind. Again, I'm going. Oh, I hate repeating myself. Yes, I'm getting old, but not that old yet. Another ridge to look over and down and find a new route. There you go. Oh, I'm thinking I need to go over there. Okay, we're not going down yet. We're going higher. Yeah, that was the way. Okay. I can't talk and walk at the same time. Run out of breath. So I'm going to go to that red over there. And eventually I'm going to make my way over there. I think the mines are over there, but I have no idea. Okay, here we go. Rock and roll. New view. Go up here first. So I made it up to this plateau. Oh, man, it's getting hot. Oof. New Mexico sun is hot, and it's probably only in the 70s. Okay, not a crazy view here, but it's still cool. Let's go see what's over yonder. Over yonder. My pants are going to fall off. I get so many rocks in them in my pockets. Now, this is what, whoops, a little bit of an angle there. The determine which way I need to go. And it will not be this way. Although it is beautiful. Good color. Hot chihuahuas, man. If I was real brave, I could walk that ridge over there. But that fall would hurt. So, unfortunately, I am going to go around this and down and then back over to the red. That's all you get. Happy trails, man. Okay, so I've been walking over about halfway up that ridge, and then I cut up into there, and I went up not to the top of the red, but a little lower than that. And now I'm going down, 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 down. So obviously I'm gonna walk this ridge, and then somewhere down there, about 3/4 from here, I'm gonna cut back over, and I'm gonna go back in there. And I believe up in there, where it looks like 2 eyeballs, I believe there might be caves up there, or mines, or whatever. Now here we go, rock and roll. That's wow. It looks good from down here. So I was up on that, about 3/4 of the way up earlier. And I was thinking if I was younger, I would just walk that ridge. But I'm not, so I didn't. I'm getting a little bit smarter the older I get. But yes and no. I still do things I probably shouldn't. But you know what? I love what I do. And if this is how my life ends, so be it. Up we go. Rock and roll. Here we go. One more ridge with an overlook. So I've been working my way from there. The wind's gonna suck, and I'm sorry. But to get the view, you're gonna have to deal with it. This is looking north. North something. Oh, I'm getting tired. That's been a workout, man. I came from way over there. Well, came from a lot further than that. I'm not going to whip it around because, you know, the sound and the visual will suck. Okay. There's a fence post down there. So obviously, that's somebody else's property. I don't know if any of this is considered Santa Fe Forest or BLM land. It's just not Carson yet. A nice chunk. So now I'm going to make my way over here to the red. And what I'm seeing now on that mesa over there, there is, I don't know about this camera. Getting up close to this, it's never what it seems. From back there it did look like there was 2 holes in it, but it's not. There's nothing there. So, back down I go. So I need to get down to the lower level, but I'm going to stay medium high. Yeah, medium high. Yeah, that's a good way to be. Not too high, not too low. So here we go. We're going to rock this way and make my way around this hill here. Happy trails. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm about to get out of here. I'm getting hot. When I start getting hot, I start not not being real stable on my feet, so I gotta be careful. So look at the clouds rolling in. Bye. Sea green. It's amazing how color changes. You know, it's different all the way through here. I went back in there the first part of my video. So I can hear cars go down the highway. Actually, I can see the highway. So I'm pretty close. But again, there's a place back here I might go check out. So I'm kind of going towards my car right now. It's my truck right now. Sorry, truck. Didn't mean to call you a car. So I'm really not going out of my way. And I can peek that way and see if I want to venture in. But the heat's really getting me. A little bit too hot. There's nothing but sun. There's no place to hide. Well, I don't have any choice. I'm going to have to go on the other side of this little water trail here. So we have to go up this way. I'm going to save it for another adventure. Sometimes what I'll do is work something one way, and then the next time work it the other way. Yeah. Let's go just a little bit further. I keep forgetting I'm not looking for Indian artifacts. Okay. There's kind of a green sand dune back there. And there's property up there. Actually, I seen a building when I was way in the back. Oh, I hope that wasn't too fast. Man, I forget every June. I know it's not quite June yet, but when I bend over and stand back up, I get dizzy. It used to worry me, but, well, it does bother me, but worry me. And it turns out it's only in June. So there's some kind of allergy, whatever's in the air in June, it messes with my levelness. Is that a bit my levelness? My brain doesn't get off kilter. Okay, here we go. Go, go, go. Okay, that's not bad. So now the dirt's on the red side again. Almost burning. Look at all the purple flowers. Yay, happy days. Flowers always make a hike so much better. In my eyes. I mean, you gotta love flowers to care. My mom was a florist, so I grew up around the flowers. And so that's why my hikes are special. So all the flowers I see are from my mother. And happy trails, Mom. Well, this is Trail's End. The end of a Williebob adventure. Bye, small fry. You're badass. Lots of cool wreckage. I'm sure I missed a whole lot because I don't know where to look or how to look. Somebody will tell me. I see my truck. It's always good to see my truck. So here we are. It's the road to El Rito. So what you gotta do is look for this little fence here. And a really cool hippie hat. I do miss those days. You know, that's how I was born. Okay, I gotta let you go. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm trying to figure out how to open up the gate. And I'm opening it up by the hinges. Always close the gate when you're done. It'll help keep cows out or cows in, depending. Sorry. Okay. Not much of a latch, but it will work. We've got clouds coming in from everywhere. So again, there's the National Forest sign down there. So if you go past that, you went too far. And that's the off-grid community. I forget the name of it, California something. And I know some people up in there, up on the mesa. So here we go. Just remember, it's in the sun all the time. So pick your times wisely. Yeah, I went a little bit too late. Okay, happy trails. Peace out.